I'm Baltmatrix, and this is the Giant Robot News for January 7th, 2022. Our first bit of news is our first look at Masterpiece MPG Getsui. He is a EF65-1000 locomotive, and this little picture is all we've got right now. But hopefully, we'll probably get better pictures next week because the pre-orders for this figure go live on January 13th. Train mode, I can't argue with what I can see here of the train mode. Robot mode, a little bit concerned with the actual torso and head. The limb mode looks fantastic. The fact that the limb actually contains the knee and the upper part or the lower part of the thigh is a good indication to me. I like that fact, and hopefully we'll get to see, I don't know, an arm next time. Fans Toys FT48 Jive, aka Masterpiece G1 Jazz. We've got looks at the color prototype. The figure looks good. There's nothing else I can say about it. It looks good. It just does. I don't care if Hasbro has not created a Jazz yet. This is, I think, as close as we're going to get to an MP Jazz right now. The other figure that I have, actually, I take that back. I have two Masterpiece scale Jazz figures, Make Toys and Toy Generations J4s, J4ZZ. Both of those figures are fine, but I might have to pick this one up. I am not a fan of Fans Toys. I've just haven't been for a while, but this looks really good, except the fact that the entire roof appears to be clear plastic. Look at that, right there. Why is that clear plastic? Why, Fans Toys? Next, we've got our first look at Neteroid G1 Megatron in the official images, and I'm not a fan of Nendoroids. I call them Neteroids for some reason, Nendoroids. I can't deny the appeal of this, or the Optimus for that matter. This looks really good. I like it. Next up, we've got Transformers Legacy Deluxe Wave 1 packaging and stock photo. This is weird. Instead of, actually showing the individual figures in their boxes, it's just two pictures. Well, here are all the boxes, and here are all the figures. I think that's because we've already seen the stock photo of the actual toys. This is really the first time we're seeing the figures. I'm looking forward to all of these. I'm especially looking forward to Kickback and Dragstrip. Those are the two I want from this set more than anything else, or this wave. Shockwave Labs has an upgrade kit for Generation Select's Black Zarak, who isn't even out yet. We have different little bits for LEDs that go in the claws, so you could pull off the iconic Black Zarak monster mode from the end of Master Force, and then it comes with a new tail. That's really cool. I really like that addition. I like that better than the LEDs. The LEDs are cool, but I really, really, really like the addition of this new tail. That's really good. And lastly, rumor, kind of. The New York Post has stated that Hasbro is pulling out of the New York Toy Fair due to the ongoing pandemic concerns. I don't blame them. I do not blame them one bit. Look at CES. For those of you that don't know, the Consumer Electronics Expo was just this week, and like 3 days before the expo, almost all of the big presenters pulled out, and almost no media outlets were actually there in person. So I'm not surprised. I really am not surprised. I really hope that everybody is safe at the New York Toy Fair if the Toy Fair continues. We're not that far off, aren't we? Isn't it like in less than a month or something? Oh, okay. A month and a half. So February 19th through the 22nd. Don't expect to not hear anything from Hasbro. I would be willing to bet they will have a lot of announcements around the time of Toy Fair. They just won't be there in person. It sucks, but I get it. I would much, much rather everybody working for these toy companies be safe and not have anything bad happen to them than, we getting a bunch of pictures of toys in person. Yeah, I think this is the right call for Hasbro. And that was the news for January 7th. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent weekend ahead of you, and I'll catch you all on Monday.